pets can be picky eaters, especially when it comes to new food. So how can you switch it up and get your pets to chow down? Dr. Jill Rubin joins us from her mobile vet clinic in Orangevale with the details. Good morning, Dr. Jill.
Good morning.
Okay, I had my cat for 18 years, would only eat kitten caboodle. Hated wet food, hated everything else except for maybe a little turkey on Thanksgiving and Christmas. Why are they so picky, especially cats?
Well, you know, cats rule the world, first of all.
That's
so
true.
in order to get them to change, it's really difficult. You want to be very gradual about it and let them think it's their idea.
Okay, how do you, I love that the cat's just chowing down. How do you make it think that it's their idea?
Well, if you can see on the table here, I have some really cool wine glasses, champagne flues. If you fill up their glass with some kibble and just leave it on the counter, a lot of times they think they're sneaking food.
That's a great idea.
And then, you know, of course, a coffee mug is always great. I don't know about you, but my pets always want to get into the coffee mug every morning. So simple, I just take a coffee mug and sometimes we'll just put the nice food into a cute little dish. A lot of them will like to eat off your china. I know that's not the best idea, but if you make them think it's their idea, that's very helpful.
What do you have in the crock pot there?
Well, this is just a mixture of turkey and spinach. There's some edamame in there, if you can believe it, some red peppers, and blueberries, which are really good for liver health.
So that's something that you would make and give to the cats?
We do. Rex here is actually eating salmon, but this over here is some of the turkey with blueberries. The blueberries are really good for liver cleansing, so especially if your pet has a liver disorder or they're on medications that may go through the liver, we like to add those as an antioxidant, as well as some of the supplements that are laid out on the table here to help with some of the changes.
So what would you be looking for when, you know, you're getting a pet food for your cat or your dog even, because I imagine like puppy food or kitten food is different from the adult version.
Right. Sometimes the kitten or the puppy foods are a little richer, so you want to make sure that you check with your veterinarian first, make sure the protein levels are safe. Also, really read the ingredients on the back of the bag. There's a great website called dogfoodanalysis.com. You can go right online and look up all the different foods that have been recalled and all the ingredients and how your pet may or may not agree with those foods.
Cool. Now, is there any other reason to switch up your pet's food besides as they get older?
Sure, there's many reasons, especially if your pets become ill and your veterinarian wants to switch. For example, some of the kitty cats get kidney disease. We want to switch up the foods and make sure that there's a lot of moisture in them. Or some of your pets may have arthritic diets. There's actually special diets for arthritis now in pets. And then also these lovely supplements that are out there. There's fatty acid supplements. I like this one by RX Vitamins, but there's many on the market. There's also a green food. You can actually add greens to your pet's food now. Granular Greens is an excellent product. And then also these are some whole body supports as well.
Awesome. The cat went from one bowl right to the next. It's going down the line. Dr. Jill, you're always amazing with giving us great information. Thank you so much. And if anybody at home has a question for Dr. Jill, check out her website at drjill, which is JYL.com, or call 916-989-0738. That cat's going to need diet food momentarily. But I like the idea of, you know, pets like to get into what they think they shouldn't be, so putting it in like a wine glass or something. That's genius.